Hey everyone, what's up? This is Misan, and tonight I'm going to be talking about Shinji and Asuka Twin Flames Part 2. This is going to be in particular about their twin flame mirroring. So, I left off, well, what about basically how Shinji and Asuka basically did not get together, what caused that would be, which would be the fact that when Asuka kissed Shinji, Shinji really didn't show affection towards her at all, and that was Asuka basically saying, I like you. She's basically inviting him to pursue him. I mean, pursue her. And he didn't, so that's why she did the whole thing, which is like, brushing her teeth and spitting out in the sink and shit like that. So it's interesting because that kind of goes hand in hand with twin flames in real life. That twin flames don't really. No, I shouldn't say don't really, but a lot of the times they kind of have. It's like they're so close, yet they're so far, and something happens that kind of ruins. And that's the whole thing about Asuka and Shinji. Is that if things have just gone a different way, or things have gone a little just better, if Shinji had had a little more confidence, and or Asuka had just kind of just opened up to Shinji, they would have really hit it off. They would have gone out, and the show wouldn't be the show. it wouldn't. It would have been a lot happier of a show if they got together. But that's the thing about Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's more closer to reality, and in reality, that's what happens a lot of times. You just, it looks like you should be with that person, and you really should, but then you drop the fucking ball. It's not a great experience. I think the funny thing about Shinji here is that I don't even know if he realizes that or realized, I should say, that he dropped the ball. But anyway, so they're perfect mirrors of each other. They see what each other lacks, but they also see the potential of where they could go. And even if it's not consciously, subconsciously, they do feel that. Because when the first time they met each other, when Asuka arrived to Japan, it was kids. I love the way they did it in the rebuild. Actually, in rebuild, the second rebuild was when Asuka appears, and I love the way they did that. I know people have mixed feelings about those movies, but I actually like. I like the third one a lot too. Actually, I'll definitely do something about that later. But the way they met, it was just kind of like kismet. Like Asuka, they were both really just comfortable with each other. It wasn't. It was funny because Asuka comes and she has a point to prove. She wants to be the best. She wants to be the leader. She sees that she already knows about Shinji. I should say she didn't. It's funny because all she knew about Shinji was that he was the son of Gendo and yeah, I guess a great pilot. And she was really jealous of him off the bat. And when she comes there, then she's ready to kind of assert herself onto him and show him that she means business. And Shinji is just like, who the fuck is this? First, he's like, man, she is something else. You could see it in both the show and the rebuild. He's just like, wow. It's just like this is someone I'm gonna have to reckon with. But it's kind of really nice when you really think about it. It's like they are kind of perfect for each other, and I do wish that it had worked out, but maybe in the last rebuild it's gonna work out. Hope just the direction he went into with the third one was like I said, I did like it, but just thinking about it, it is kind of interesting what he did there, and but it is what it is. So they're mirrors to each other, and that's why their relationship is so intense. They can kind of spark wonder and curiosity within each other, and just a feeling of awe and affinity that helps create a strong bond. And they both have that. They don't show it very well, but they have that to a certain extent, and that's where they could have had a lot of power within their relationship, gain a lot of power within themselves, and instead they just didn't do that. But so it's like they can stare into each other's souls because of this. They can kind of see where, like I said, they're relaxed. They really see the insecurities of each other, and they have the opportunity to kind of heal each other, or not even heal, but be able to kind of point out each other and allow the other person to heal. But it's really up to them to be able to do it, and that's where it kind of becomes either heaven or hell, if you will, in the sense that if you connect as a twin flame, you're going to be able to heal. You're going to be able to grow. You're going to be able to, kick some ass. And instead, if you don't, you will suffer. You will have, a horrible time. It would be painful, just a painful situation, and that's what happens with Shinji and Asuka. The fact that they don't really ever truly connect on outside, they connect a few times, obviously. And the kiss, I guess you can say, is connecting, though. Yeah, it was Shinji kissed her enough. The time where she was talking about her stepmom, Asuka, and that was a nice scene too. They connect a few times, but they never really, or and also obviously in the bedroom. And there's a theory about the fact that they might have had sex actually. That Asuka is not a virgin, but outside of that, they had a few times, but they never really kind of opened up to each other enough. They never, outside of these weird occasions, it's kind of funny how that just kind of works in real life where you might be around somebody and you can tell that you or her have a connection, or in some people's cases, her and him. And you're next to her and you're next to him, and then you start feeling that I'm really connected to this person, but then nothing really comes out of that, and then you kind of go about the next few times you meet them, you just kind of you're just hanging out. You never really say anything to them. Never really talk. It's like it's just kind of you're used to them. It's just kind of it's just kind of sad when you really think about it, because that's just like you're just kind of missing an opportunity. But that's just kind of something that kind of occurs because you're busy with your own shit. That's really what it boils down to. Also, you might like other people as well, and you're just kind of confused about your feelings about that person. And Anno was able to really show that really well with between Shinji and Asuka, especially adding the fact that Shinji is going through puberty. Asuka, does she have? I believe she does have her period in the show. I believe she does. I'm trying to remember. Someone tell me, but they're both growing up. They're becoming men and women, so hormones are raging. So this is and all the pressure for piloting Evas and just a lot of shit. And they have their own horrible past that they're still reckoning with, and it's just not ideal for romance, but their love could have seen them through it. I guess that's what I'm saying. Their love for each other would have been able to really get them through it, and their love was special. But it did not work out. It could have. It was just too intense, and it actually kind of it brought both of them some mental distress for sure. But Asuka especially, Asuka just couldn't handle. She started having more ambivalence to Shinji because she couldn't just handle the fact that she saw Shinji is better than her. She couldn't handle that Shinji could be better at her, at Ava, or just at life in general. Really, that he just seemed to have his shit together a little bit more than Asuka, which is saying that's no offense. That's how fucked up Asuka is as a person. The character, she just kind of. I can see what you can kind of see why some people don't like her. Probably, and you just kind of see her as a bitch. I find her very interesting, just to kind of deconstruct. But she just kind of gets herself crushed under the weight of this, and it's really a shame for her because she's a very talented person, but she couldn't do it. What they really couldn't do, what she couldn't really do, is make peace with the mirror. Especially Shinji, who knows, he could have done it, and he was willing, I believe, to let the love shine through. I think he made peace with the mirror, but Asuka couldn't make peace with the mirror at all. I want to do part 3 of this. This is some interesting stuff. I love talking about these two. So tune in for the 3rd part. Thank you all for listening. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, though no one ever does. Please visit the web novel, Orange and Blue. Rewards, Patreon. It's good, I promise. And I'll keep doing these, I guess, until